Did we have him as Cancer or Gemini? Or was he Gemini or Leo? Yeah, I feel bad for the Scottish people. I think he's Cancer, okay. What is Omid Scooby's energy like right now? King of Cups. Let me turn this up a bit. The King of Cups is there. He has a real problem with William. He has a real problem with, I would say, Charles. He is blaming William for all of the negative attention Mr. Scooby is getting. Everything is always William's fault with this. Of course, William would come through it as the King of Cups, as he is himself a water sign. He is Cancer. What's crossing him over, though? Yeah, the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands is in reverse. It's crossing over. And Omid is actually blaming William for a lot of the blowback he's getting. Omid thinks it's always William. Everything is William's fault. He's trying to resist the Nine of Wands. The boundaries have been done. He's trying to put things up and just say, I am not who these people say I am me. And he's trying to like batter things back, but he has been stabbed in the back with the 10 of Swords in reverse. I would say he's even been stabbed in the front. Somebody has let him down. He's feeling deflated. He's feeling scared. He's on the back foot. The High Priestess in reverse. Santeria, Santeria, Santeria. Okay, let me get the rest of these cards out. The High Priestess is in reverse. I think this gentleman has played with things that he does not understand. There's a lot of this at the minute. There's a lot of energy where people are involving themselves in situations or using energies and trying to manipulate things and get different outcomes and be in everybody else's business. And Scooby is trying to do things, and he's trying to make change he's trying to make out that he's passive with the High Priestess in there, but the High Priestess in reverse, so it's not passive, it's forced, it's manipulated, and all of these secrets are kind of coming out of that vacuum. Now he's feeling very alone here, stabbed in the back. He's been gassed up and told, oh yeah, we'll support you. The Harkles can almost smell the public opinion isn't going to land their way, and very much like that Garbus woman as well, Scooby is about to be markled. He is going to come out and say how wonderful Meghan and Barry or Harry or whatever he is called is. That he's going to come out and say that. He is going to come out and say how pure, how wholesome, how lovely Meghan and Harry are. Even though they've stabbed him in the back and left him, the lovers there. There's still a buy-in there somewhere. And I think that's Marcus Anderson there. Marcus Anderson is the one that's keeping Scooby in check, because after all, he's about to get markled. I mean, he can kind of see the writing on the wall, but I don't think he's ready to admit it to himself. even though you feel stabbed in the back. We're going to be getting a lot of Princess Diana and spirit and love and all of this kind of stuff. We're going to get a lot of stuff from Scooby about the Harkles. We have got what he's hoping for. We have got the Page of Swords in reverse. So this is somebody who is operating, his modus operandi is spite. He's a stirrer. He's a gossip. He is somebody who goes around the houses telling tales. He wouldn't like to see himself like that because he's quite puritanical in his outlook. But he is just he's a stirrer. He's a gossip. He's an aggressive gossip. Now, gossip holds many different things, as we all know. Gossip is a bonding thing. It's how people sometimes figure out things that are going on in the village or in the town. But he does it out of spite. He doesn't like the power structures that be. The Queen of Cups is in reverse there. They are still trying. He is still trying to make Megxi, Princess Diana, incarnate Diana 2.0, patron saint of wounded veterans, sponsored by Temu. He really is absolutely. I'm aghast at him. Complete opportunist. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse there, and we have the Ace of Cups upright. So that's why I'm thinking he's going to come for like the whole Princess Diana memory thing. That is something that Megxi really, really wants to acquire, that character trait acquisition. But that could be him trying to put a dig at Camilla in the coming weeks, to be honest. What does he want out of this book? Show me, what does he want out of this book? There's the Page of Swords in reverse again. Snap. He is spiteful. Spiteful, spiteful, spiteful. Knight of Cups, what he wants to be known as. He wants to be seen as creative and caring and loving. There's this thing where people throw around the word kind. They have it in their bios. It's like, be kind. And some of the most horrible interactions I've ever had on Twitter is with the Be Kind crew. He's one of them. He is hurt. He thinks he can come out and say things. We have the Knight of Swords above. So one of the things he wants to do is make himself seem to be very creative and very knowledgeable, very kind, very caring. But it's not. It's coming from a place of spite. He has the Knight of Swords above. So that might come through a place of, that might come through as a place of trying to set the record straight, etc. But I feel there's something here with Harry. And that thing with Harry is the protection. Again, there's something about protection within this book. The King of Wands in reverse there. I think that's Darkest Madison. There's the Ace of Cups again. We're getting lots of... He is hurt and wounded at this moment in time. Him and Mr. Anderson, Darkest Anderson, have got a little bit of a plot. They want to basically have Megxi and Harry as the king and queen of every world, everywhere on the planet, the king and queen of woke. They want them to be like, because they'll ride on their coattails. It's frustration and anger. They think they've backed these people. They've sucked up to these people. They've got Megxi in place. And now Harry is, they're just there. Burning. The Chariot in reverse. Things aren't going to go quite as Mr. Scooby would like it to go. Things are going to become darkened and frustrated and angry. He's going to get sick of things being repeated. He's going to feel like he's butting his head against the wall. All the while, he's doing this to try and make Meghan Princess Diana 2.0. Why do they want to make Meghan Princess Diana 2.0? Because that way it will generate more income and they will have a longer career. To be honest, that's what it is. The 8 of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Again, character trait acquisition with Megsy. The 8 of Swords in reverse. He's figuring out a way out. He has been hurt and wounded by what's been reported in the press today, and that's why he's struggling and trying to kind of correct the record, saying, "Oh, I was never said I was friends with Harry and Meghan." Oh, what he wants, though, we had the Page of Swords on both spreads. That's what he wants. He wants destruction. He wants trouble. He wants control. He wants everything his way. He wants an order in the world that he understands and he can find himself in. But he wants everybody to agree with everything. They're very puritanical, and that is a corruption of nature. They want everybody to see everything the same way that they see it, and control of a narrative and possibly destruction of other people. Is quite all right if Catherine and William were booted out of the monarchy was abolished and they had to go and live and had no money and no protection. He would be absolutely all right with that. Absolutely no problem. It wouldn't cross his mind at night that he's upset a family and upset a nation, people's identities, people's history. He wouldn't care, because he'll have got what he wanted, because he doesn't value anybody else's perspective, allegedly, whatever. There's going to come a point, it might be the stuff when he comes a bit too hard for Camilla or a bit too hard about Diana. He's going to want to walk away, but he can't. He's going to be stuck into it. He's always going to tarnish himself with this. So he's not going to come from a be kind kind of person, a be kind kind of crew. He's actually going to come out of this looking really bad. So Omid Scooby will be markled and further markled and more markled. And him and Mr. Anderson are very good friends. King of Rods in reverse, who were misses. But he's been stabbed, he's been wounded, he's been hurt. And he's blustering and he's panicking. He's not a nice person. Not a nice person. Get rid of him. Hey, Moya. Hey, Wise Angel. How you doing? It's Omid's end game. I can have a look at that. Let me have a look. Will he be sued? I didn't see necessarily any cards for him getting sued, but I think it might take a little bit longer because everything's happening quite quickly. So let me just have a look. I'll just pull a few cards to see if he gets sued. Let me just put all these back together and I'll give it a quick little rummage. $4.45. Hello, Sangeeta. Hello, Miwi. Yeah, I can't say your name. I'm really sorry. Honestly, I haven't got my teeth in properly tonight. Scabies. Let me have a look. Will he get sued? Okay, so for suing, what kind of cards do you think we're going to be getting if we want to be, if he's going to get sued? What do you think it will be? Some of you are like, just turn the card over. No, I'm trying that, teach you. I can't help it.